Hi, this is Slavic Marxist. I just want to make a quick little video about planned economies and how they work in socialism and stuff, and like common misconceptions about it. Because I hear this all the time, and I mean, even for like newcomers about socialism or anyone with an aversion to the Marxist-Leninist movement would have. So like, there's obviously with this planned economy, there's this Western stereotype of like socialism has no incentive to work because like somehow if market competition is out, then everyone just like sits on their ass and twiddles with their dicks. But that's not what happens at all. Like market competition has no relation to social competition. With market competition, it's just finding a company and then if it's bigger or smaller, it gets buyed out. Like that has no relation to what the customer wants or if it's good for the company or not, which it is obviously for like the company buying out the other company, but what does that have to do with the consumer? Social competition has no relation to market competition, obviously, because people will still want to work. Like it's common sense. Socialism is a meritocracy. Everyone thinks it's like, oh, socialism is happening, every worker's equal, no one will either go up or go down in the social hierarchy ladder, like stupid shit like that. Second one is there's no supply or demand in a planned economy, which is it's pretty stupid. Like obviously this is just common sense too. In socialism, people will still want stuff. Like supply and demand, that's in every economy. It just doesn't go away in socialism. That's stupid. To have no supply or demand in a planned economy, that would be the government taking 100% of the product. Like the government takes all the products, no matter what they yield, and that's what people believe. Like that the government will take all the products. You don't move up or down the social hierarchy ladder, and you're basically stuck as a slave, which is not true at all. In socialism, the worker owns the means of production. And what happens is the worker works and then they gets their product, and then the surplus of their product goes to the government. Like, that's it. In a planned socialist economy, local trading and markets do exist. They just don't go away. There could be democratic co-ops. The workers are basically in a democratic environment. They work in a union, and in that union, it works for the people. It doesn't work for the company itself, and it's not privatized. So, like, they work in a mass line, and they can be actually free in their labor. And people talk about, like, when countries like Albania had 100% everyone employed, they act like, oh, look at this slavery, look at this horrible country. Like, just because capitalism needs unemployment to keep a quota up, that doesn't mean it's bad. It's actually really good. Without capitalism, all workers can be employed without risk of losing their wages or getting told many more can take your job. In socialism, we can actually embrace like post-scarcity automation. Actually, in my economics class, we watch CNN 10, which, I mean, it's great. I love CNN so much as a Marxist. It's fucking fabulous. And they had a special, like they always do specials on North Korea because it's like a hot topic and it makes them money. And they love just talking about how crazy the Rocket Man is, how Kim Jong-un is. And they went up to this local vendor, and this local vendor had like lines of food up, just like lines of food. And the reporter came up and ordered a sandwich, and she's like, all my profits are locally owned. Like, I built this stand with my own 2 hands. And then the reporter is like, but this is just a small case in Pyongyang. Are people really this dumb? It's just hard to understand. Like, planned economies don't work like that. So yeah, I just wanted to get my thoughts.